Hello everyone, I hope you are well. So in my server we just got the Phaenna maxed out, basically at log 17. And this unlocked a lot of extra super difficult expert recipes for crafters. EX plus 2 and 3 missions, sequential missions. So I just figured I'm gonna show doing a couple of them to gold mission rank. The strategy for expert recipes haven't changed. It's basically as the last video guide that I shared. But I figured I just bring the attention to these because these are super hard but give insanely good rewards if you succeed. Especially if you are going for the 500 score for each class. These are the way to do it. Or if you wanna farm these tokens for the mount. I haven't checked the price for the mount yet, but the first one I sold it for like 19 million, so... Then again, if your mission is those gatherer, is better anyway. Alright, of course make sure to be specialist, and here are the stats. Currently food and potion, I have this one on for food and this one for potion. And here are the stats. Same as my last expert recipe guide video. And here are the melts. Oh yeah, I need to be using the relic, cause good condition. I get more good condition. More quality for good condition. I actually already recorded a couple and I forgot to use this. So it's gonna be way easier if you're actually using the maxed out relic tool. Alright, pause the video for the melts. Rings are the same. Alright, let's begin. So there are 3 new sequential missions. They come after each other. As you complete one, the second one will be there. So we will go through them. Here is the first one. These are only unlocked after you max out the... after your server maxes out the Phaenna zone, the planet. As I showed you in the beginning of the video, there needs to be log 17 in there. Alright, let's go. I start with Reflect. If I feel like the quality bar is a bit high and then the progress is not too extreme, then I do Reflect, generally. But those extremely difficult ones, I'll do Muscle Memory. Since I got centered, I go for a Rapid Synth and I fortunately hit. Pliant Manipulation, of course. Sturdy, I go for Prudent Touches. If you... another Prudent right there. If you have Manipulation up and you get Sturdy, Prudent is a good way to build some extra durability back. And then I got another centered, so Rapid Synthesis, which fortunately hit. I did a Heart and Soul, Precise Touch there. Also, just want to mention this again, I didn't have my relic equipped, so these are kinda handicapped as well. Because if you have your relic on, you get better quality gain on good condition. So I consider this an extra challenge that I did. An intentional challenge, not equipping my relic. It would have helped. I did another... oh yeah, that was the... I need to go back. I was talking, then I forgot where I was at. Oh, Heart and Soul and then Prudent. That's right, yeah. I did a Waste Not too. Now, normally you would wait until you get primed or pliant to do any Waste Nots, but since the durability is only 30 here, I absolutely need it even if I don't get pliant or primed. I'll go for a waste not one anyway. There we got a good condition, so precise touch. That was a rapid synthesis which failed. Got good conditions, so precise touch there. We got a pliant, perfect timing because we needed to repop manipulation, very nice. I did more rapids there because I do need to start working on that progress bar. It's being late now. Precise touch. I was thinking here what to do. I repopped innovation and then I did final appraisal. I didn't want to calculate how much progress I'd need if it would finish the craft or not. So I generally pop a final appraisal to avoid having to calculate, even if I don't need it. It's only cost 1 CP, so I may as well. I did a rapid there. Alright, good. And then innovation is up, a precise touch would be good here. This was by accident. I pressed the wrong button basically. Precise touch was obviously the best option here, but I did prudent touch. It was a brain fart there. Alright, human error happens, no big deal. Repop waste not. I did a hasty touch since I had centered. Hasty touch would have 70% chance instead of 50 to succeed. And expedience after. I did a delicate synthesis since I needed some more progress as well. Pliant there. I did a master's mend. And then I didn't care about anything anymore. That we are ready to do the finisher. The finisher is doing trained eye, and then if you get a good condition, you do tricks of the trade to get some CP back. But we didn't in this case. So go for great strides. And if you get a good condition after the great strides, you go for prep touch, preparatory touch. But I didn't get it, so then if you don't get good condition, you do innovation. And then you do the preparatory touch there. For the finisher, I needed to be, you can calculate how much the preparatory touch plus after great strides by Regod's blessing. Calculate how much quality that gives you in total, and then take the craft's quality bar, which is in this case 19,500, minus the total you just calculated for preparatory touch plus Byrego's blessing. Now I got 3,540 quality gain from the preparatory touch here. So I take that, now I do great strides by Byrego's blessing to finish that off. So what I did, I plus 5,310 basically. So that's like 8,000 something, so I need to be around 11k before I can do the finisher. And done. Do the same thing for every craft, so you know when to go for the finisher when you are ready, because otherwise you would be wasting time to gain more quality when you don't need to. Right, here we go. Here is this was basically the material we just crafted, and then we need to get this max collectability to get a gold rating. If you do not max it out here, actually was this the one? No, this was not the one, but later on there is gonna be 2 attempts. So even if you don't get gold right away with max collectability, you will have another try, but it just takes longer. In this case, I did muscle memory because the progress bar is a lot, 10,200. If you get pliant after muscle memory, you go for manipulation, of course. If you don't get pliant, you go for veneration. And if you get good condition after muscle memory, I do a precise touch. It's risky because you will waste the muscle memory stack, but I like to gamble with building inner quiet early. But in this case it was just manipulation right away. Then I didn't care about that sturdy, I went for the veneration because I need it. Then I will have 3 attempts at rapid synthesis. I popped my, okay, if after the veneration you have normal quality, normal condition, then pop your material miracle buff. You get 1 for this mission. What that does, it just gives you random condition, never normal condition, so it's pretty useful, but you have it for 45 seconds, so you need to like craft really fast during this 45 seconds to get the most out of it. This is why I'm doing my voiceover for the mission after I already did the recording, so that I could try to get the most out of that material miracle. Because if I try to talk during that, I'd be wasting it. Material miracle, I got malleable. The best case scenario, if rapid synth it hits successfully under malleable, and plus we have muscle memory and veneration stacks, but boom, not so lucky. That's 1 fail. I got centered, I tried to do rapid synth again, boom, another fail. 3rd rapid hit, fortunately, before my muscle memory is completely wasted. We popped waste not under prime, so we get 2 more steps out of it, 2 extra steps for it. And then I got another primed, which I do veneration to get 2 extra veneration steps. And I tried to get the progress bar out of the way, another failed rapid. Another failed rapid, that's 2. I repop manipulation under pliant. I don't know what to do with the primed there. There was nothing I could repop that would be useful, so I just tried another rapid here. And it failed. That's 3 fails in a row. That's 4 fails in a row. 5th one hit, fortunately. This was a very bad luck here. I can do precise touch under good condition here. Primed. I can repop waste not 1 to get 2 extra steps, and I have centered, so more rapid. Two manipulation stacks left, and I got a pliant. It's worth repopping manipulation. And I did. I went for heart and soul, precise touch, 2 extra inner quiet steps from that. Then I do basic touch, then I got a good condition, then precise touch. If you don't get a good condition, then you do just standard touch and then advanced touch. But obviously precise is better because it gives you extra inner quiet stack. Basic touch again, I got a pliant, so I can do waste not 2. Malleable, which means we can gain more progress. I did the delicate synth. That means I got extra progress plus 1 extra inner quiet step. Centered, I did a hasty touch, but it failed. And then after that I should have not done another hasty touch, but sometimes I get frustrated, I go for another one. Okay. Expedience, which hit. Pliant, repop manipulation. Pliant, in this case I guess prep touch, because we have both manipulation and waste not available. And pliant cuts CP by half. Prep touch is 40 CP with good quality gain. Alright, at this point it's just try to build the quality bar. We need to be around 20,800 or something around there before we can do the finisher. Okay, I forgot what I did there. I did one, I did quality. Oh yeah, I did. I wish I had my chat log in the game bigger. Next time I record, I make sure to do that. Let's go back a little bit. I did the delicate synths there. And then innovation, repopped innovation. I think I did basic touch here, yeah. No, I did another. Okay, I did the delicate synth, innovation. Oh yeah, basic touch, yeah. I saw it. I saw the hotbar pressing it. Sometimes I also forget what I did there. But yeah, basic, standard, advanced combo. But in this case I got a good condition, so precise touch. I did an observe, advanced touch. If you do observe, after that advanced touch will cost less CP. Will cost 18 CP instead. Not 18, sorry, 23. Hasty touch. I repopped innovation, then did a hasty touch on expedience, and then I'm just trying at this point to spend my durability left, because I only have enough CP left to do the finisher. I didn't even have enough. I need 171 CP to do the finisher. I didn't have that, so I did the tricks of the trade from that good condition. I did another tricks of the trade. And now I'm going for the finisher. Trained eye. I got good condition, so I can do tricks of the trade, get more CP back. Great strides. Innovation. Preparatory touch. At this point, if you have CP left to do trained eyes, you can go for that. So you can kind of interrupt the finisher to get some more quality in, which I did here. I did another. I think I did tricks of the trade here to get some more CP back for trained eye. No, I did trained, not trained eye, sorry, trained finesse. I did trained finesse, I didn't do another tricks of the trade, which gained good quality there. You see that 1593, if I had the relic equipped, I would have gotten even more, because that was a good condition. But I didn't have the relic equipped. And I had durability left to do a prudent touch, so I did. And then another trained finesse. Alright, now I got pliant, so I can do great strides with less CP, and that will allow me to have enough CP left for even innovation. So great strides, innovation. Byre God's Blessing at this point would not give me enough. It would give me 5,000 something. It would not be enough to get max collectability. So what that means, we need to dig for good condition, which you do by either using observe or trained perfection. You can do 3 trained perfections per craft, which nothing happens, is like a free observe, free CP observe, and it doesn't spend any steps of your buffs, which is really good specialist at it. That's why you should never do expert crafts if you're not specialist. Now I'm double checking that I don't have enough. My bad, God's blessing will not give me enough under non-good condition. So I need a good condition. I did observe there. Didn't get good condition. Trained perfection. That's 1, 2, 3. And I was extremely lucky and I got a good condition. And that would mean I would finish gold reward. So yeah, you need some luck on your side. These are extremely much harder difficulty crafts. Got gold there. And after we finish this, there will be another sequential extremely hard mission. Can be macroed. It's an expert recipe, but with my stats, I can macro it to 100%. Alright, let's do it. Make sure you have food and potion up. Repop this. And this. Alright, here is the stats. Alright, macro number 1. But for the second one we have to... This is the material for the other one to complete the mission. But we need to do manual expert craft for the second one. Just like that, done. And now I'll record this and I'll explain the process as usual. Alright, so after you get the material using the macro, here is the hard part. We need to actually craft the thing for gold reward. Muscle memory, I think, yeah. Veneration. And it's still normal condition, so at this point you should pop Material Miracle, which I did. And then try to get your Rapid Synth in. I got lucky with it. I got Pliant, so Manipulation, another Pliant. Waste not to. This is extremely lucky when this happens. And it's so nice when it happens. You basically got both Manipulation and Waste Not To for so little, half CP cost both. Malleable, hoping for another rapid success, which we did, very nice. Another Malleable, I go for Delicate Synth. Alright. Pliant, so Prep Touch. 2 Inner Quiet stacks. Primed, since we don't need Progress anymore, I don't need Veneration, so I go for Innovation early. Even if I only have 3 Inner Quiet stacks, it's still worth it. I go for Heart and Soul Precise Touch. Another Primed, which I can't really use, so I just did Basic Touch. Basic, Standard, Advanced. Combo, there. And then Primed, I do Manipulation. Get 10 steps for it. I don't know why I did Observe there. Oh, because I had 2 innovation stacks left. I prioritized using the innovation instead of the primed condition. But you have, it's up to you which you think. is better. I honestly think I shouldn't have done that here. I should have just repopped manipulation, but more experiments need to be done there. Prudent, precise, another precise, innovation, observe, advanced touch, because I don't have much durability left. And then I decided to just spam trait finesse here, I think. Yeah, I didn't... You don't need to do this. What I was thinking in my head is that if I do Immaculate Mend, it's 112 CP and the craft is only 60 durability, so it would not... I would not get much bang for my buck with the CP usage. So I just went for Trait Finesse. But honestly, if I have so much CP left right here, I shouldn't worry about it. I think you should just do Immaculate Mend. But it worked out fine here. I just was spamming Trait Finesse. Repop Innovation for the more Trait Finesse. Another Trait Finesse. More Trait Finesse. Basically until I have enough CP left for the finisher. Yeah, repopped Innovation. I have one more Trait Finesse in me. Then I have to do the finisher. Train Perfection, Great Strides. Prep Touch, because I already have one Innovation left. Innovation, Great Strides, by the God's Blessing. I'm not sure if I needed this condition, but I got lucky either way. I went for it. I didn't exactly do my calculations yet. This was a success either way. Alright, so now we're at the EX plus 3. This is the hardest one, and the rewards are insanely good. This 115 is just the base one. Just wait and see until you get until you see how much I actually got. And unfortunately we can't macro this one, and it's only one attempt at gold mission. We only get one material. The previous one you get 2 attempts, but this one you only get 1 attempt. Fast forward till I started the craft. Okay, this one is muscle memory. As usual, then veneration. Got centered. It hit fine. There's just no way around it. If you fail too many rapids, it might be a failed mission basically. But there's still a good success rate in this, in my experience so far. We got Appliance, so obviously manipulation. This is a 40 durability, which is extremely annoying. But there is Good Omen. Any expert that have Good Omen possible are much easier, in my opinion, because you can get a lot of quality gain when you do Great Strides, Precise Touch. Or next step is good condition, so you can prep for it using either Innovation or Great Strides. But I did the Observe here and then Precise Touch, just to use that Good Omen. And then I repopped Veneration because I need to work on Progress Bar more. Waste Not 2 under Pliant because manipulation is already up. Rapid Synth under Center. Now I got another pliant, and I don't need to repop either manipulation or waste not 2. And I have veneration up, so instead of prep touch here, I do a groundwork to gain progress. I did final appraisal to make sure that I don't accidentally finish the craft before I have started even working on the quality bar. That would be a failed mission if that happened. Got good omen, so I prepped for it with popping innovation and then precise touch. I have heart and soul, but there is good condition, so the heart and soul will not be wasted when I do precise touch here. So as you can see, I did precise touch and heart and soul buff is still there. Got good omens, so precise touch finally wasted the heart and soul. But I got another good condition, but I have waste not 2 up, so we're good to use it. Very nice. That's super early 10 stacks, which is really good. I did Master's Mend there. I did a prudent touch there to use the Master's Mend. Innovation, great strides to use the good omen. Precise touch. Oh, this is good, juicy. 3,982. You see that quality bar gain. Unfortunately, again, I didn't have the relic equipped. Otherwise, this 3,900 would have been nearly 4,600 maybe. So that's why I'm handicapped right now. Observe, advanced touch to use the innovation left. Innovation, repop. This craft have gone so well so far at this point. I haven't even used my material miracle yet. Oh yeah, no, I'm not using material miracle. This is the material. I'm saving it for the final craft for the mission, for the second craft of the mission. Oh yeah, I just remember. I used trained finesse. I'm done with durability, so I just use trained finesse until I have enough CP remaining for the finisher. And at this point I have so much quality bar that I can go for the finisher early. I don't need to use all my CP. So I just did. Okay, so that's the material, and then for the real craft, this is the hard part. 12,000 progress to be done. So obviously, this muscle memory is the obvious choice here. I got a primed for my veneration, which is nice, and good omen. I did rapid, failed. Good omen, you can go ahead with this condition and do trained, not trained, sorry, prudent synthesis, which will get good amount out of your muscle memory stack. But I didn't do that. I went greedy and I gambled with getting 2 inner quiet stacks instead. I felt like I needed to gamble. It's such a hard craft anyway. And then rapid synth, which I was lucky and it hit. Another rapid for the malleable, which hit. Super lucky there. Precise touch. And I need to pop Immaculate Mend. But I popped Material Miracle first. I got a good condition. I did Tricks of the Trade to get some CP back. And then Material Miracle. Immaculate Mend to gain my durability back. Manipulation under the primed and Waste Not 2 under the pliant. Heart and Soul for precise touch. I got another pliant. We can do preparatory touch. At this point I needed more progress bar as well, so groundwork would have been a relevant option as well, but I went for inner quiet stacks instead. Oh yeah, I was thinking I'm saving my rapids for centered condition, which I did, which it paid out good. Innovation. Sturdy, prudent touch. No, I can't do prudent because I have waste not up. So I did basic, standard, advanced combo. Unless you get good condition, then you do precise touch. Well, you can do advanced as well if you're already at the advanced step, if you don't need extra in acquired stacks. Primed. I'm going for basic, standard, advanced because I had 3 innovation stacks left. But then I got a pliant, which means I had to interrupt my basic, standard, advanced combo to repop manipulation. And I did. I have malleable. I need some more progress bar. At this point I wasn't gonna gamble with more rapid synthesis, so I went for delicate, I think. No, I went for outright careful synthesis, just to get the progress out of the way without gambling. Another careful synthesis. I think that's what I did. Yeah, I was thinking a bit there. A good omen, we can do innovation. If innovation is already up and you get good omen, you do great strides then. I have 3, so basic, standard, advanced. 3 innovation left. Got a centered. I didn't use it. If you have a lot of durability left and you get centered, you can go ahead, try a hasty touch, but I didn't do that. I just went for repopping innovation. I did do my hasty there because I had another center, and then precise touch with a good condition. Again, if I had the relic equipped, even more quality, but oh well. I was handicapped. Hasty. We have not much durability left and not much CP left, so it's time to do the finisher. Trained Phaenna, trained perfection. Great strides. Which is under a good omen, so I got insanely good quality for my prep touch there. I went ahead with Tricks of the Trade to get some CP back, because I can use it to do an extra trained finesse to get some extra quality gain here. Wow, double good condition, extremely lucky. Yeah, well, that which allowed me to do 1 trained finesse. Tricks of the Trade. I was trying to see if I can get 1 more trained finesse in, and I had enough CP for it. So that Tricks of the Trade, Great Strides, repopped innovation by the God's Blessing. Done. Look at this reward right here. Oh my god, 575 tokens for the mount. That is insane, and look at how much score I gained for Alchemist. 4,375 cosmic points for Alchemist. These are extremely good if you're trying to farm tokens or you're trying to get a 500 score for each class. So yeah, there you have it. I just showed 1 example. Obviously I had some luck on my side. This is not always the outcome. You're gonna fail a few times, but I might do some more of this on my live stream on Twitch here and there to do my daily Phaenna quest. I do my dailies, which is 3 missions every day. I try to do it every day. And if you catch me live on Twitch doing that, you can ask questions, of course. Yeah, you can ask under the comments here as well. So there you go. Well, yeah, that's pretty much it. Those are the new EX Plus missions that we got after the Phaenna area got upgraded fully to the max. So in case you wanna grind out the 500 score or whatever, or you wanna grind out those tokens to sell the mount, then you can do that with those missions. Nothing has changed compared to my last expert recipe guide. These are just harder versions that require a lot more luck on your side. But I hope you have found it helpful and enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm. And if you haven't subscribed, do so for future guides. And I'll see you in the next one. Appreciate it. Take care. Bye bye.